All right, let's talk about The Conjuring 3. So I'm kind of doing all the Conjuring movies because I'm trying to get ready for the new Conjuring movie, which is like the last one they say, but we'll see if they actually stick to that. Um, I'm going to talk about this movie, and then next week we'll probably be doing like some of the Annabelle movies, and we'll do the Nun, and then we'll kind of go past all these reviews. Um, I wanted to review the trilogy together and do the Annabelle, then do the Nun stuff. Just because it's easier to sort it by franchise like that. I mean, even though it's all part of the same thing. I don't really like this movie, and rewatching it, it hasn't really changed. I think the only thing that holds this movie together is that you have such an attachment to these characters from those first two movies that if you're a big enough fan, you will at least enjoy elements of that. I just think the storyline that they chose for this movie is just bad. This whole idea of the devil made me do it, and this person went into court, and then it turned into that, and then I have to focus on this other part. The story is just like I'm not. I know it's a real story that happened in the real life, but why did they choose that angle for it? I don't know. I don't think it really works or is very interesting. And these kind of like, yeah, these Conjuring movies deal with some religious philosophy and demons and things like that, and goes right, but it doesn't really have anything interesting to say at all, and it's like not a very interesting plot line in the movie. Then honestly, the biggest downgrade is James Wan's not directing it, and you feel that in the direction. There's nothing bad here, but there's nothing of note here direction wise. The movie is very unscary, like at all points, and there's not really any images that stick in my mind like in the Conjuring 2 or the Conjuring or the first Conjuring. So it just makes for a movie that it's not even a movie that I would say is bad. It's a movie that is just so forgettable that I honestly forget there was a third Conjuring sometimes. The only reason I kind of remember this is I remember a girl I liked in high school. I remember texting her during COVID when I watched this on streaming, and we were talking about it, and that being the only thing we were able to have a normal conversation about. And there's a reason me and that girl never went out. But we don't need to talk about that. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, like, share, subscribe.